This question is going to have us interpret a poem, but don't let that panic you, right? We don't need to understand every single nuance of the text. We're going to have some answer choices that we can compare, but for now, let's just think about dumb summaries, right? What is the bare minimum that we should take away from these lines? Whether that's a connotation, positive versus negative, if there's anything that's very obviously happening, we'll write that down, but we don't need to get really into the details. So let's see what we got here. I hear it is charged against me that I seek to destroy institutions, but really I am neither for nor against institutions. So, seems bad. I'm neither for nor against. I understand that. What indeed have I in common with them, or what with the destruction of them? Only I will establish in the Mannahatta and in every city of these states, inland and seaboard, and in the fields and woods and above every keel, ship, little or large, that dents the water, without edifices or rules or trustees or any argument, the institution of the dear love of comrades. Well, you lost me here. I have no idea what he's talking about here. But I understood the beginning, right? Someone's making an accusation, right? So there's an accusation of some kind, and then he's saying, I have no opinion, right? So accusation or no opinion, and so he's kind of defending himself. So let's see if that matches with anything here. So choice A, the speaker questions an increasingly prevalent attitude, then summarizes his worldview. Well, maybe he is summarizing his worldview. I don't know. But he's not questioning anything, right? So this beginning is he's not questioning things. Maybe some people are questioning him, and then he's defending himself, but he's not questioning anything at all. And then kind of more broadly, I have a problem with something like this, increasingly prevalent attitude. First of all, the word prevalent is a very important word. It's a tough one, but it means something is widespread. So if something is increasingly widespread, then we would need evidence of that. This is a good example of a mistake that comes up in a lot of wrong answer choices on the SAT. They're trying to quantify something, but we have no evidence in the text that it's being quantified, right? Even though I don't understand the last like 2/3 of this thing, it doesn't sound like they're talking about numbers, right? Or what other people believe. It seems like maybe he's saying what he believes. I don't really know. But at the very least, this is not, at least at the beginning, talking about other people's opinions and those things increasing and everyone having the same opinion. This is a very common mistake the SAT likes to lure us into. It's not at all talked about here. B, the speaker regrets his isolation from others, then predicts a profound change in society. Again, I don't know if the second part is right or wrong, but the first part doesn't seem right. He regrets his isolation? No, it is charged against me that I seek to destroy institutions, but really I am neither for nor against institutions. So what does it do with isolation, right? He's not lonely. Maybe people are accusing him of being isolated because he wants to destroy institutions, but he's saying, no, I don't feel that way. So regretting his isolation, this seems very negative, but at least at this point, when he's kind of defending himself, he's giving himself like a more positive and negative mix, or maybe you would just even call that a neutral tone. So this just seems off in terms of the connotation. C, the speaker concedes his personal shortcomings, then boasts of his many achievements. Well, boasting is something that I know has like a very strong kind of connotation, right? That means to brag. So is he bragging in this second part? I don't think so. He's talking about Manhattan, maybe? Again, I don't understand the second part, but the first part, he concedes his personal shortcomings. No, remember, he's not like saying the other people who have made these accusations are correct. They're saying you are against institutions, and he's saying, no, you're wrong. I am neither for nor against them. I have no opinion, or I don't care. And so that's not the same thing as conceding, right? Conceding means giving in and admitting you are wrong. He's not doing that here. He's kind of going against what other people are saying about him. So hopefully D makes some sense here, because so far we got nothing. The speaker addresses a criticism leveled against him, then announces a grand ambition of his. Well, look, again, I don't understand the second part, but the first part is definitely right. The speaker addresses a criticism leveled against him, right? That's the one part of this thing that I understood. People are charging against him. He's got charges saying he wants to destroy institutions, but he's defending himself. He's addressing the criticism saying, no, I am neither for nor against institutions. So look, maybe I would love to better understand this second part and really prove this answer and be 100% certain that D is right. But I don't need to, because the first part of this that I understood very, very clearly, there's only one answer choice that matches with that. So I'm not going to spend my time doing more work trying to prove an answer that I already know is right. This is very important for your test. Some of you lose time on these reading sections because you are incapable of picking an answer unless you are 100% certain it is correct. Now, in one sense, I am 100% certain it's correct because I'm 100% certain that everything else is wrong. But in a larger sense, I get why you might not feel that that's certainty, right? You don't actually know about this second part. So to you, maybe you're only 50% certain here, or 60 or 70, but you got to be okay with that when we've done the rest of the work of eliminating the other choices. Just move on. If you want, mark it for review and come back. But this is it. D is the answer. I'm just telling you here. So you've got to know when you've done enough that you actually do know the answer and move on, and don't dawdle on questions where you've already done the work. You have to be able to let go. Otherwise, you're not going to finish these sections in time.